What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Sean. I'm back here with my dad, aka J.A.T. Today we're going to be going over load boards and how can they help you find more loads than one load board can. Okay, my dad's going to take over from here.
Well, thank you, son. The deal of this is I just want to first thank you all to the channel. Please like and subscribe. I really love that. But other than that, I see a lot of independent guys that run out and have gotten their authority with no real understanding of the freight, the lanes, the supply chain, and they have a lot of trouble. Which is kind of the reason rates are really messed up. We got a lot of guys just taking a lot of everything, and it's just horrible. And so education is one thing that is going to really help, because in this industry you got a lot of service that will offer this for you, and so you never really learn the specifics on really how to do load searches, lane searches. You know, it's a way to really get in here and get real specific with all of it. But like I say, you know, a lot of guys that get out here and they don't get the real education on how to run a lot of these systems, how to look and use a lot of these systems to make the most money. And when you don't, and you just use the J.A.T load board for your loads, you know, you'll end up with stuff like this. This is a transfix load, going less than $1 a mile. Trip is 1,275 miles, but they're only offering $1,000 on it. You know, the times are tough. I get it, and that's, you know, Washington is a backhaul market. I will give it that. But I've always got $1.50 to $1.60, 65-ish coming out of there, you know. And so to see it like this is just disheartening, because I run in Washington a lot. So let's just get into it. When I'm looking and I'm trying to really get booked up and I'm trying to really research my lanes, the first thing I'm going to do is set and just see where my first load is going to come out from. And usually I'm out of Missouri, and so usually I'm going to come out of the St. Louis market, Jeff City market, or the Kansas City market. Now, Nelly's Landing, if you're familiar with Missouri, you know that, like, that's a hot area in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Jackson, Missouri, all of that. That's a very hot area in outside of the St. Louis market. And so I try to, and it's even gone down out of that market. It's a little bit over $1.35, maybe $1.31, not too much. Oh, no, that's not $1.70. Yeah, I thought so. That's $1.31. That's closer to it. Sorry about that, guys, but back to it. And so let's just say I was going to California. And so ordinarily, a lot of guys would take this and look at California without really tripping off any of the other specialized load boards or brokerages that offer their own. And some of the more seasoned vets do, but this video is not for you. So, you know, like, subscribe, and keep moving for you. But anyway, for a lot of the new guys that, you know, really don't know that much on booking their own loads and are letting somebody else get 5 or 10%, this is for you, to help you kind of get a better grasp on how to go through a lot of these different load boards and line loads up. That way you can stay booked up with a decent rate and stay prosperous. So anyway, we're going to California. Now, I do BNSF. I got their load board. This is Knight and Swift, and you got C.H. Robinson, and you got various other ones. But I like certain load boards for certain areas, and you'll get to see in this. Like Knight and Swift, their load board is good. Let's go here. Knight and Swift, they got loads everywhere, don't get me wrong, but they got loads real strong. Arizona, California, all in this area, I mean, they got them intensely. And it's just, when you go to these areas and you're on the load board, just say you're looking at the J.A.T, you won't really see the true magnitude of the loads if you don't really know brokers, because a lot of these loads aren't posted. I can actually not even use this load board and just make calls and still be okay, because a lot of the brokers, they only post certain loads on here. The good loads, the best of the best, never even hit this thing. So developing relationships is the key. And then, and I'm gonna it's then got so much easier now to where they even give you pretty much the blueprint on who to shoot at to stay with the most volume. Not necessarily the best rate, but you'll find the brokers with the most volume in the Pacific area. Now, Los Angeles, definitely XPO is going to be one of your top. NTG, TQL, I deal with them not at all anymore because I didn't like them, but they do have a lot of loads. England Coyote, and as you see, you can just go all down the line. I will say that all state association, you gotta watch those guys because they're scam artists. They will rip you off if you don't watch them. Now they do pay you, but they will get you. So they double broker loads. They do a lot of that type of stuff. So definitely watch what they're doing, and they will give you a fee out of nowhere. That's just a little off course, but still, they are a good brokerage to do move loads, but you gotta watch them. And obviously, if you're just now learning that, maybe you don't need to be running your own authority. And so, this is another tool that the JAT offers, and it's the market conditions. Now, this has really, as of late, been spot on going through this corona situation.
Pandemic.
Yeah, pandemic, son. Thank you for correcting Daddy. And so you can go through here and apply the filters. Van, you can do van, you can do reefer, and it'll give you a breakdown of the load count, truck count, load ratio, the prior day. And so it helps you go and do a more intensified search to find the best areas to put your truck to try to give you the best pricing power that you can from a carrier's perspective. Sorry about that. My son is pushing buttons with the phone.
I'm pushing buttons.
And anyway, we try to keep this professional, son. But that is the true key to all of these the things that you're doing with that truck. You want to analyze the market that you're in to the point that you know what type of pricing power they have. And a lot of it'll show. You know, they didn't made it so easy, but you can look at the load count, truck count, and just see where you are. Not that the load's out in this way it's going to pay a whole hell of a lot, especially right about now, you know, but it's still every dollar counts. And some of these directional suggestions that I'm giving you will definitely help in good time and bad time. So it's just not, you know, some information that's situational. It'll definitely help increase your bottom line. And with that, I just want to, you know, ask you to like and subscribe and just have a good day. Stay healthy and please stay informed so we can all increase our revenue. Until next time, thanks for dealing with J.A.T.
This is LaShawn. Like he said, like, subscribe, and comment. Let us know what we need to work on and let us know what we need to do. It's your boy LaShawn, and that's the end of the video.